Good afternoon, my name's Kevin. On YouTube, on these KLX 250s, no one really talks about starting issues on these machines when these machines sit for a small or a long period of time. During the couple of years that I've owned it, I had this bike since 2015, it took me a while to kind of figure out a way around or a life hack to make this thing work without tearing the carburetor apart. I think a lot of it has gasoline with the ethanol in the gas that breaks down, which clogs probably the jets and everything else inside of it. I don't think it's a float bowl issue or anything sticking in there, even though I have in the past tapped it with a wrench, open up the valve to drain the float bowl, fuel still comes out of it, but I still can't get it to work. It's an enrichment valve on this, it's not a choke, which are two different things. Enrichment valve allows air and fuel to go in and bypasses everything. And I think what happens is a lot of these jets get plugged up with the fuel breaking down, and even with the enrichment valve, there's not enough vacuum to really pull any fuel out of there for any obstructions that are in the jets. So what I found, what I do, I kind of pre-did this. I got one or two ways of doing this. The bike sits for about a week or so, and I'll try to start the bike up, turns over 5 or 6 times. I still don't have anything. What I normally do, which I'll demonstrate in a bit, I usually grab the handlebars standing on this side of the machine, put the front brake right on, and I usually dive down back and forth hard with the machine. For some reason it fires up. Why? I have no idea, but it works. Now if the thing sits for a month or two, especially over the winter hours, you want to start it up and the shaking of the bike doesn't work. What I do is, again, I took the seat off and the airbox cover off, just the video doesn't just drag on. What I usually do, I'll pull back the air filter a little bit, exposed inside the element. I pour a little bit of raw fuel down in there, cover it back up fast, but I leave this off because it might take a couple tries. Turn the enrichment valve off and start the bike up. The bike will fire up. Now you're going to have to feather the enrichment valve back and forth a few times, and the bike will eventually run and hold idle. It saves me from tearing this carburetor apart like I did a couple times when I first owned this bike, realizing how I figured this out, that I didn't have to do the carburetor tear apart. So I tried to start this last week. I automatically know it's not going to fire up. So I'm going to demonstrate how I shake the bike, and a lot of times, like I said, it works and things sit for a week or two. And then I'm going to show step B, if that doesn't work, the process I just showed you about putting fuel into the back of the carburetor. Anyways, the enrichment valve, what the hell are you? Hard to find on this. Pull it open, start it up, kickstand up. This is what I do. You just do it a few times. I don't know why, but it just works. But I already know it's not going to. Doesn't work. All right. So what I do, I already have prepared. Get a little bit of gas and a little bit of a hose. Suck a little bit in there, and I'll squirt it in the back of the carburetor. So, give me a second. Don't get it in your mouth. Tastes like gas. We just blow it up kind of hard to get it in there. Same thing, turn the bike on, enrichment valve. Again, didn't work, that's what I'm saying. Don't cover everything up yet. Now this is really going to fail me now. Anyways, it usually works, and now of course it ain't going to work because I'm trying to demonstrate this. You want to make sure your fuel's on too. Let's double check myself here. And I am on reserve just in case. That's it. It works. I don't have to take a carburetor apart. It takes a few times to do it, but it just works. So if you have any questions or any concerns or any better ideas I have, let me know, question it. Maybe I'll try to make another video. I'm starting out on a channel. I don't know, help me out. I hope this helps you out. Thank you.